I hate Karen. Karen ruined my life, said Kisa. 3 years ago, a scientist named Robert Thorne created an interactive artificial intelligence named Karen. An interactive artificial intelligence is intelligence demonstrated by a machine. It basically knows everything. Robert Thorne was a 78-year-old man who created Karen to help him with his daily life. He was alone and old, so he needed help. Once he made Karen, he died a couple of months later from cardiac arrest. Once the government found out he died and had no relatives or friends to give his inheritance to, they decided to sell his house. They either disposed of all his belongings and did not know that he had Karen in a secret underground basement. 3 months later, after the house has been cleaned, the government sold the house to the McAllens family, who were a happily married couple with 2 kids. One day, Tyson McAllen Jr. was home alone and went to the basement to look for his ball that had bounced in there. It was a red bouncy ball, and he saw something shiny from the corner of his eye. He went towards it and found it was a trapdoor. When he opened the trapdoor, he discovered a secret room underneath the basement. Inside, he stumbled upon a ginormous box. As curious as he was, he decided to open the box, and what he found installed fear throughout his whole body. In awe, he ran upstairs as fast as he could and called his parents, and said, "There's a person in our basement, and I think she's dead." His parents responded, "What? What are you saying, Tyson? How's there a dead person inside the house if we're the only ones living in there?" Tyson explains how he went and found a secret room and how there's a dead body inside the box. The family immediately went home, and when they got there, they were in for a huge surprise. When Tyson's dad rung the doorbell, Karen answered. Tyson's dad said, "Who are you? Why are you in our house? Is Tyson okay? I'm going to call the police." Karen then explains herself about how she was made by Robert Thorne and how she was made to help families with their everyday life. The McAllen family understands this and welcomes her wholeheartedly, but the only person who has a doubt about her is the daughter Keitha McAllen. Keitha doesn't believe what Karen is saying at all and has a gut feeling about her. Years pass by, and Karen feels as if she is not respected enough by the family for all that she has done for them. She is also starting to catch feelings for Tyson McAllen Sr. Due to this, she starts analyzing the family's weaknesses, like what they always fight about, so she can cause problems between them. She realizes that their family is almost perfect. Because of this, she starts making up fake news. She tells Jessica McAllen that another female has been coming home to Tyson while she goes to work, even though this is not true. Hearing this, Jessica is fumed with anger. She starts to pack her bags when Tyson comes home. Tyson walks in on her packing her bags and questions it. Filled with anger, she starts tearing up but doesn't answer his questions.
With confusion, he keeps questioning her and she gets more and more mad, so they argue. She is so fed up of him acting like he's innocent, so she drops her bag and takes the kids instead. Tyson is so confused and worried about what just happened. Karen started to comfort him and was helping Tyson out. He didn't even really wanted to help, but Karen insisted. While this was going on, she realized this would be the perfect moment to snatch him from his wife. The perfect homewrecker, Karen thought. Karen started being really pushy with Tyson, and he started to catch on what she was trying to do. He asked her if she knew what happened, but she smiled. Tyson, still unsure as to why his wife left him, was in a state of depression. Karen knew that was her chance at doing all along what she's been planning, so she decided to comfort Tyson while he was in misery. Tyson was very grateful for what Karen was doing for him, and started to actually like Karen as well, because at that time he still had no idea as to what she did to make his wife leave him. Karen took complete control of this opportunity and knew it was the perfect time to start dating Tyson to make Jessica even more angry than she already was. So just to make sure that Jessica knew about it, Karen hired her own personal assistant to go and make sure Jessica already knew what was going on. The assistant did exactly what she was told to do and told Jessica what was happening between Karen and Tyson, and when she found out, she was filled with rage. The first thing she did was call Tyson and go off on him about not only did he cheat on her when they had 2 kids together, but then go behind her back and date Karen. That wasn't even a human, but a humanoid.
Tyson, so confused as to what Jessica was saying, said, "Cheated on you? What do you mean? I would never do such a thing. Our lives were so perfect together." Then Jessica explained how Karen told her how Tyson was having another woman come over while she was gone at work and told him to stop playing dumb because she didn't see a reason Karen would lie about something like that. They talked on the phone for hours about the situation, which was Tyson mostly explaining to Jessica how he would never do something like that to her, especially when they had 2 kids together and a great life. It took Jessica a while to believe what he was saying, but then they both put 2 and 2 together and realized maybe that had been Karen's plan all along, because why else would she make a lie about something so serious like that and get with him a couple months later? They were both so furious with Karen, and Jessica and the kids decided to come over to the house and discuss what they would do about it. After talking about it, they decided the best idea would be to confront Karen and just tell her that she had to leave immediately, or else they would have law enforcement involved. So when Karen got back to the house from the grocery shopping, they all talked to her and said she needed to leave. Karen, obviously mad that they caught on to what she was doing, was heated and decided to say how she would be way better to Tyson than Jessica would ever be, and that she doesn't deserve a guy like him, but that instead she does. They all get into a big argument about how Karen ruined their lives and they wish that they had never met her because they were completely fine without her. Karen, hurt that they said that, fled the house as fast as she could and made it her life mission to destroy and homewreck any families that came across her path. But gladly for the McAllens, their family was saved and they had got out of the horrible situation that they were in with Karen and restored their family to how they were before.